Alright folks, I'm going to show you how to install an add-on in Chrome that's going to allow you to do some audio editing in your browser window. So first of all, you do have to be using Chrome, not Firefox or Internet Explorer. And you can go directly to the link that I sent you in email and click there. Another way to get to the same place, if you feel like it, is to go to the Chrome web store. Just click on that and type in audio editor, and it will take you to these options. There's only 3 options, and the one we are going to use is this one, AudioStudio. All you have to do is click the Add to Chrome button and say yes, and it will make it part of your Chrome page. It'll put an icon up here at the top with some of the other icons that you might have going on. And to open that up whenever you're in your browser, you just click on this right here and open that up. So this is an audio editing program that lets us move around sound files and record our voice and do all kinds of things like that. So I'll just walk you through a few of the basic functions. It records in tracks. So we've got one track on here right now, but we can have many tracks underneath, and each track is going to have its own sound file. To start us out with recording, let's just do it super easy. All we have to do is hit on this button here, click this, bloop, and start talking. Right at the top it'll tell you now recording, and you don't see anything in there yet until you hit the same button again, and all of a sudden you have a recording in there. One thing I don't like is that the playhead just keeps going and going and going, so you'll want to hit the pause button up here to make that stop playing. And if we drag this playhead to anywhere in the file we want, we can play from that point. So we'll go back here to the beginning of what we just recorded and hit play and start talking. Right at the top it'll tell you now recording, and it'll play what I just recorded. So that's super easy, but there is a trick to it. When I'm ready to record again and I hit this button, it's recording again just like I would like it to, but as soon as I hit stop, you'll see that the recording has come onto a new track. And this is what I mean when we're doing tracks. So you can have it's like having a lot of layers in which you can move your sound around on each individual layer. So this is the first thing I recorded, this is the second thing I recorded, and if you play across them, we'll go near the end of this first thing I recorded and play it, and it'll just play it right across the two of them. Until you hit the same button again, it's recording again, just like I would like it to. Okay, so we've got that recording right there. If I want something to play at the same time, I can drag this recording right underneath, and now everything that's here at the same time where this playhead is going to play at the same time. So you're going to hear my voice duplicated. It's recording again, just like I would like it to. You don't see anything in there yet until you hit the same button again. Gets kind of crazy, right? So you can drag this around so they're not underneath each other. The thing is though, once you've recorded many different times and stopped it, and then you record again and you stop it, you end up having a lot of tracks on here, all spread out separately, which is not really what I want. It's going to get complicated. It's going to get too big for the computer to easily deal with. But the fix on that is nice and easy too. So we just click on one of our recordings. I can drag it right up into here, and I can put it right next to it so it continues. Or if I wanted them to still play at the same time, I could put one underneath the other. But I will just take that one, and I'll take this one. And again, let me drag it up one track at a time. And this one down here, take that too, get it all the way up to the top like that. So now I've got all my recordings in a line, and if I want there to be a space between what I say, I can space it out some, and this white space in between is basically just the blank space in your audio. Once you've recorded many different times, and then you record again, then we have all these extra tracks down here that we don't need. Those are easy to get rid of just by hitting the delete button right next to the track. So delete, delete, delete all except the first one, and I've got all my audio on the same track. So this is pretty straightforward to use, not too hard, and it has some additional things that are going to be great to help us make a really good audio program, and I'll get to those soon. But it does have one major problem. Because it is browser based, it only runs in a web page, not like a program installed on your computer. It doesn't save things easily. So in order to save a project, what you're going to need to do is go under File, do Save Project to Local File for later load. What that does is it builds a file for you here. And then you can click on that, and it will download it to your computer. If you are using a Chromebook, when you log off of your computer, typically the stuff in your folder gets deleted. So you may not have this next time unless you save it for yourself. So this project we just downloaded went down into my downloads folder right there, called new project number 2. And I want to make sure to share it with myself in a way that I can get back to easily. So I'm just going to go to my email. I'm going to hit compose. I'm going to hit the paperclip, which allows me to attach a file, and I will go select the new project that I made. It's just in my downloads folder. So if you get lost, go over here on the side, find your downloads, and click on that new project that we just looked at and say open. Then you have to wait for it to upload. These projects can kind of get big pretty fast. If it gets really big, it'll upload it automatically to your Google Drive and share it from there. This one's not that big yet, so we just need to wait for it to get all the way uploaded. And then in fact, we did not even have to send the email to ourselves. You can if you would like to. You can address it to yourself in top. Or what you can just do is close that email. And next time you go into your email, go over to your drafts. This is where all of your emails are saved that are not sent yet. You can just hit drafts, and right here we've got that same file that we were working on, and we can download it next time. I will show you how to do that next time, how to upload a file to start again. But make sure that you do not just close this window without downloading your file and saving it first. One more quick tip as you're recording. Something's going to happen here. If I record on a new file, but I'm back over here, now if I just hit play,
right at the top, it'll tell you
my files are going to play, right? If I hit record,
and start talking,
my files are still playing as I talk.
Recording.
So now I've got a recording down here, and if we just listen to only this recording I just made, you'll hear that it recorded my voice, the new recording, but it also recorded what was playing on the old recordings at the same time. So listen to this.
My files are still talking. Right at the top, it'll tell you now recording.
So what you're going to want to do is when you are recording a new track at the same point where you have other stuff playing, you're going to want to put mute. Mute will turn off this track. So now when I go back and I record in that same place where something was before, I am only going to have the new recording I made, and it won't record any of this that was already done before. Then when I'm done, I can just turn off the mute, and I've got my new recording. I've got a couple of examples, and I'm ready to go. And if I want to drag them up and keep them all on the same track, I can do that too. So this is the basics of how to use this and download or save your recording. Next video, I'll show you how to add some sound effects and how to add music and how to adjust things around and adjust the audio levels as well. So tune in once you've played around with this some. Thank you.